understand. I was in it to win it. I was all about the ending. I was there. I was with it. I was with them. I was one with the ending. You couldn't tell me anything about the ending. I was there. This ending was me. Hi guys, it's Lady Lauren Explorer, and welcome back to my book channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be reading books that have been highly rated on Goodreads and seeing if I'm going to rate them high as well. let's just talk about the books that I picked out and I'm going to be reading. I've already started reading some of them, and one of the books I'm reading is The Lord of White Hill by Gin Hall, and I'm actually halfway done, so I'll talk about this in a little bit. This is book one of a duology, so there's this one. Then I have Summer Suns by Lee Mandello, Meet Cute Diary by Emery Lee, Half Bad by Sally Green. So like I said, I wanted to do basically a reading vlog dealing with if I rate all four of these books. Is these four? Yeah. Four of these books as good as these ratings were. Two. We're starting off with Kyram. Kyram is like the first of his family to get into this prestigious academy, and he's a prodigy, and he gets roomed with this Javar. Javar is this Lord of Hell. He's a duke, and he is very handsome. But he's a Lord of Hell. They're at this like Catholic school, and Kyram is known, like his whole entire like family, Hydems are known for being like very seductive. So like there's like this tension building between them. And like all these books have in common are like they're Achillean. So Javar is very handsome and seductive as well. And there's like very like nice kiss scene. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. It was so just give it to me. It was so nice. But there's like a lot going on in this book, and I'm like here for it. I can understand why this is getting like a good rating, and I'm curious to see how what's happening seriously in this book and how it's going to go on, because a lot has happened now. And I just really want to know how they're going to finish this book out. But I will update you guys soon and get back with you. So see you in a bit. So I just finished Lord of White Hill, book one, and I literally ordered book two today. It's gonna come on the 29th. And I can't wait because the cliffhanger it destroyed me, and I really wish I ordered book two so I could read it, because now I'm just waiting to figure out what's going on. But I rated this 4.25. On Goodreads I rated 4 because I wanted more steam factor. There wasn't enough steam for me, but it was enough steam to carry on. The cliffhanger got me so bad. I the angst, there was so much angst in that cliffhanger. So much angst. And I was so mad at Kyram because of that cliffhanger. I was so mad at him. I was so mad. You don't understand how mad I was. Oh my gosh. So, yes, I understand how good this book was. I'm ready for book 2 to come into my life. And you have to read this. This was such a good book. On to the next book. Okay, so I'm on to the next book, and that is Summer Suns by Lee Mandolio. And this is sad. This started off sad, and I didn't know how to take this at first. Obviously this is Achillean because I've been reading Achillean books. This is a story about Andrew and Eddie, and at first, again, this is Achillean, so you're going into this knowing that there's Achillean references in here. And I don't want to ruin it for you because I was trying to figure out who was going to be Achillean in here. And then I realized who were going to be Achillean, and I was like, oh. And then I realized that something's going on. So, like, okay, Andrew and Eddie have been best friends most of their lives. They've been inseparable. And all of a sudden, Eddie goes to postgraduate school for 6 months, and Andrew's about to go there days. He's days away from going to this school. I think it's called Vanderbilt. And then Eddie kills himself. But Andrew doesn't believe that. He believes something's going on and something is right. So he inherits a house, inherits his roommate, and he's trying to figure out that something is happening. And Eddie is dealing with something. So the whole 6 months that he kept pushing Andrew back, telling him, hey, don't come here yet, don't come here yet. And that whole 6 months, Eddie had been doing something. And Andrew's finding out what Eddie's been doing, which is making Andrew, it's about a lot of lies and kind of betrayal a lot. And I'm feeling Andrew. It's a lot. I'm 152 pages in, and I've been tearing up a lot. I haven't full blown cried yet, but it's been a lot. And then there's also this spirit thing, it's been haunting Andrew, and it's been taking his blood, and the roommate can see it. Gruesome. But it's really good though. I've been page turning, and whenever my mom calls me away to go do something because it's almost Christmas and she's cooking, I can take the book with me, and so I can read it as I'm walking. So page turning. I can also understand why people have been rating this high. Not as high as The Lord of White Hell, but I can understand why this was the Goodreads, one of the Goodreads choice awards. So, yes, I will update you guys on this again. So, let's keep reading. So, oh my gosh. So, I finished such a great book last night, and I understand what Elias was talking about when he was talking about this greatness. This is a great book. Great book. So, this ending was epic. I understand. I was in it to win it. I was all about the ending. I was there. I was with it. I was with them. I was one with the ending. You couldn't tell me anything about the ending. I was there. This ending was me. This was a great book. I don't understand how this did not win. This was so good. I was crying. It was great. Now the actual ending, I really wanted a happily ever after for Andrew, but I was content with his ending. I really wish Eddie would have gotten justice for Eddie, like justice for Eddie, like yes, what? But I really wish that Andrew got a happily ever after. But I'm content with what he got. But yes, this was a great book. I wish he had a happily ever after. I don't want my tongue. I was eating extra Flaming Hots this morning because I am cruel to myself right now. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm cruel to myself. But yes, this was so good. Again, it's a page turner. I just had to keep reading. I was up late. Actually, not really late. It was like 11. And I was just like, let me just keep reading. And then I stopped after I finished because I was like, you know what, Lauren? You have fan fiction to read. So just read them. And so I did. And yes. So I can understand why this is highly rated. I also understand why this was on Goodreads Awards. So yes, this is a great epic read. It was great. I rated this 4 stars. The reason why I give it 5 is because I really wish that it had more steamness. I also wish it had more Achillean aspects of it. Really, the mystery was there. So much mystery. There was so many like aspects of it. I was just like, yo, yeah, can what? Oh no. I knew. So yeah, greatness. But on like literally on my story graphs, I gave it a 4.75. I wish Goodreads had that because giving it a 4 was like it hurt my soul because I really wish I could give it like a 0.5 or 0.75 because I would have. I really would have. So there we go. On to my next book. So I have finished Meet Cute Diary by Emery Lee. And I can see why was highly rated, but for me, it wasn't highly rated. I gave it like a 3. It started off highly rated. Like I saw like the cuteness factor for it. I was here for like the meet cute. I was here for like the drama. But I really wanted a lot of drama. I wanted more of the blog drama. I thought there would be more drama from the blog, and I thought there was like plot holes. I was waiting for more of the, where was the other person that was saying, hey, this person was taking my meet cutes and putting their own spin towards it. I was waiting for that person to like come forward and make more of a interaction with them. I didn't like that aspect of it. I was also wanting more drama between the relationships in real life. I didn't like that. So it was like a 3, and that's giving it generously. It's more like a 2.8. So I just rounded up to a 3. So for me, that was a womp. But again, it was still good for a book to read, but it wasn't highly rated for me. So let me talk about this. We have a trans character named Noah, and Noah is the mod for a blog called Meet Cute Diaries. Noah makes these meet cutes where they make fictional stories that make the character, or makes the real life people think that they have real people have meet cutes in real life. And meet cutes are basically where real people have real interactions that are cute. So say me and my partner meet at a Starbucks, and I happen to like slip on like air, and my partner just catches me, and I just look into their eyes, and they make it like a lame joke, like, oh, I'm so glad you didn't say like you fell for me. And I just like, oh, well, yeah, do you want to like get coffee sometime? And then we start dating. That's meet cute. It's a funny something that like we can talk about like for years on. That's how we met. And that's like a meet cute story. And so Noah talks about this and makes stories like that. But Noah bases this off like real life. So Noah interacts with different people that Noah meets in real life and makes these interactions happen in fictional life. So Noah will meet someone, and fictionally an interaction will happen, and they will make a caricature happen in life, in a fictional life. So someone starts debunking this and starts trying to troll them. And so Noah has to then make a fake dating happen. And that's what happens. So it's like a fake dating situation, and it's supposed to be like really cute, and it kind of is, but a lot of it is like not what I liked about it. I wanted like drama, angst, and then like a happily ever after. And I do get a happily ever after, but I just wanted more drama, and there's just like a lot of plot holes that I didn't like. And it's just like, it wasn't for me. So, yeah. But Bow Ties and Books gave this a 5-star. So, I mean, if this is a 5-star for you, then it's for you, but it wasn't for me. So, to each his own. Again, it just wasn't for me. The last book for this kind of test that I'm doing is Half Bad by Sally Green. And I literally just finished this book a couple of minutes ago. And I have the complete series, so I'm definitely finishing this series when I get home. So this book is about race and witches. So this is about weird. This is set in England. And it's like in present England. So we have a half-blood who is half white, half black. And his father is black, who is a evil black wizard. His mother is a white witch, and it was married to a white witch who killed himself. She killed herself. And Nathan, was left with his white grandmother and his half siblings, who most of them loved him. And he grew up as an outcast. Again, he's a half-blood, so a lot of his siblings loved him. One in particular did not love him. And his society did not love him because, again, he's a half-blood and his father is evil. So a lot is going on in this book. Again, my whole theme of this is Achillean. So in this book, there's no Achillean. Because this is part of the series. So this book is hetero. Because he's in love with a woman in this book. But you can start seeing towards the end of this book that he is starting to have feelings for a character. I won't tell you who it is because it's ruining the book for you. But he, in this world, you get powers when you are 17, and you get 3 powers, but the council has to give you your powers, or like an elder has to give you your powers, and usually it's an elder, like your parents, or for the members in his family, it's their grandmother. But his grandmother, I won't tell you, but it's a lot. And I fell in love with this. This is such a good story. Even though I'm just like, what's going on? There's a lot of betrayal, and it's a lot. And you can't trust anyone in this book. Besides the main character, you can't trust no one. No one. Oh my gosh. I was like, I have so much trust issues. So many. This is so good.
Motion detected at the floodlight cam.
Okay. All right. I have so many trust issues. There's so much stuff going on, and it's a lot. I don't understand why this isn't sorry. I don't understand why this isn't more highly rated, because this is a good one. I can understand why Achillean, because this isn't Achillean yet. But it's getting Achillean, so yeah. But I can't wait to go home and read the rest of the series, because this is the trust issues. Yes. Oh, I didn't even rate this book. I'm definitely giving this for a Achillean factor, I'm gonna have to give this a 4, because it doesn't have a Achillean unit, but I still want to rate this a high one because of how good this book was, but it doesn't have the Achillean in it. It gives you a taste of the Achillean, but it doesn't have the Achillean in it yet, so it's a 4. But But let me just recap what all books I have read in my ratings. So, first let's hit them in the order that I read them in. Okay, so the order that I read them in: Lord of Whitehall Book 1 by Gin Hall, 4.5. 4 on Goodreads. Summer Suns by Lee Mendelio is a 4. 4.75. 4. Meet Cute Diaries by Emery Lee is a 2.78. Basically a 3. And Half Bloods by Sally Green is a 4. 4. Only because it doesn't have Achillean in it. Not yet. You get hints. Not yet. But that is it for this. I think I want to do this again because like this was so fun, and like I think I read all of these in like 3 days. It was like really fun to read them. I want to do this again. And I hope that some of these books weren't too well known, and some of these books you haven't read before, and if they are, I'm sorry, and if they haven't, I hope you want to read them. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope to see you guys in my next video. I hope I have given you some books to read, and I will see you later. Bye.